on GCN's Dateline, Pablo Neruda, The Untold Story. What was his real name? Why does he sound Mexican? What did he do and how did he die? Did the commie scum have it coming? Or was the world's greatest poet taken before his time? As a second feature, Aquaman, Aquatic Avenger, or Bloodthirsty Menace?
Hello, I'm Diana Prince.
And I'm Tim Drake, and tonight we'll be investigating a few hard-hitting stories.
As you can see, my usual co-anchor is not here.
He's been accused of murder.
Which is what we're here to discuss. Our brother, Arthur Curry, has been charged with the murder of Pablo Neruda.
In perfectly shocking turn of events, the poet, who was believed to have died in 1973 due to heart failure, was found alive last week.
But his newfound life didn't last long. He was then killed the next day by our beloved Aquaman.
This opened a can of worms. Question and inquiries galore. Why would Aquaman feel the need to kill this hero? How was he found alive? Has Aquaman snapped? Why am I not in a club right now?
Well, Aquaman was bound to snap eventually. And remember, Cat Lad? That contract you signed last episode bound you to our every command.
Sounds risque, dare I say? Yes, it am. Meow.
Do you mind? We're discussing a murder. Tact, Tim.
Right. Scum.
The faulty Ricardo Reyes Maslado, that's a mouthful. I didn't even know he was a thing. I thought that he died years ago. He's dead.
Put it together. Put it together, Arthur. Judy, stay here. Be safe. Fish. Go fish. I want you to know this one thing. If I look at the crystal moon, at the red branch of the slow autumn at my window, if I touch near the fire the impalpable ash or the wrinkled body of the log, everything carries me to you, as if everything that exists, aromas, light, metals, were little boats that sail toward those isles of yours that wait for me. Well, now if little by little you stop loving me, I shall stop loving you, little by little. If suddenly you forget me, do not look for me, for I shall have already forgotten you. If you think it long and mad the wind of banners, and that passes through my life, and you decide to leave me at the shore of the heart where I have roots, remember that one day, at that hour, I shall lift my arms, and my roots will set off to seek another land. But, oh but if each day you feel that you are destined for me, with implacable sweetness, if each day a flower climbs up to your lips to seek me, ah, my love, ah, my own, in me all that fire is repeated. In me nothing is extinguished or forgotten. My love feeds on your love, beloved. And as long as you live it will be in your arms without leaving mine.
Go. Oh, perfect. Let's put my gun in this.
No! Jinkies! Wonder Woman, I think I found a clue.
It's not a clue. It's an overly sentimental poem. Perfect for gun disposal.
We've got to get this to lab for Batman to analyze with science.
Do we have to?
Meow.
Meow. I think I found another suspect. It says Neruda here. Neruda changed his name because his father didn't want him to become a poet. Maybe his dad found him and then killed him.
I like the Aquaman theory. I bet Manhunter $50 he'd snap.
What does Esperanza mean?
Means hope, you idiot.
It says here he always wrote in green ink because green is the color of Esperanza, a big thing in Latin America. Apparently his mother died 2 months after his birth, and his father remarried. I think this theory is going somewhere.
Dead mother? Sounds more like a job for Batman.
Maybe that's why he had us read about him. Aquaman couldn't have killed this guy. His mother died, and yet he still believed in Esperanza. I mean, listen to this quote. You can cut all the flowers, but you can't keep spring from coming.
Look, I just want to get out of here. You know we're not getting paid for this.
Hey, if I have to be here, then we're at least going to actually learn. I'm not some leather-clad meat puppet. I do like to learn.
If I wanted to learn, I'd go fight the Riddler again. Gods, I'm quoting the killer.
You miss him.
Oh, perfect. So let me spit this gum out.
Jinkies! Another clue! It says words on it. I think. This letter is not from Aquaman. I promise it's from Steve. Aquaman would never kill Pablo Neruda. He had a large impact in politics and poetry. He respected him greatly. So greatly. Like, really. A lot greatly. Man, he was nearly Chilean president guy. Chilean president guy. What the fuck?
That's a high title.
His poetry was so powerful and so moving that it changed the tide of a war or something. What does he mean? The upcoming Trinity War in DC Comics, which will be starting this June. Pick up a comic at your local store.
Yes, the Trinity War that hasn't happened yet. No, you idiot. He means the Spanish-American War.
Yeah. You know, today has been something right out of PBS. I am learning so much.
Yeah, education. Woohoo! Shouldn't we just start wondering about what's found at the scene? This just seems to be getting us random, useless, and very uninteresting facts.
Let me finish the letter. You are so terrible.
If there's more...
A man whose poetry got 2 guys elected is so cool. It's outrageous! Also, I'm not Aquaman.
That certainly doesn't sound like Aquaman.
I thought something similar, and then he signed it with, I'm not in Mexico with a fake mustache. Love always Aquaman. No, wait, I'm not Aquaman.
Of course not. Aquaman wouldn't be in Mexico. That's way too obvious.
Damn it, I missed. What is her title? What is it? Don't play dumb with me, Poem. Tell me. What do you mean they know? How would they know? Fine, I'll ask them. Thank you for telling me, Poem. He says you know the name of the poem. How could that be true? Shorts, you're the teacher. Do you know the name of this poem? Fine. You. That's very kind. But what's it mean? If I can't figure it out, I'm gonna have to hurt the poem. I'm gonna have to figure this out. With detective work. 'Cause I am the world's best detective. Now tell me. Oh, it seems this poem is about someone possibly forgetting someone else. Forgetting the writer, forgetting me, forgetting my parents possibly. I never forget my parents though. Never. Now, paraphrase yourself! Line by line, you stupid clown. I want you to be informed, not of many things. You know what I mean? Look! At the moon and the branches and fallen stuff. Touch. Fire and ash and old logs. Everything makes me want you. Everything! Scents and colors and aluminum. They're all vessels and they move like the Batmobile. Towards you only, you're an island so. If by small part, you start disliking me, I'll start disliking you. small part by small part. If out of the blue you don't remember me, ignore me. I won't remember you. If you think more than Cat Lad, the breeze of flags that move through the state of not being dead. And you choose to not take me, well, I'll go elsewhere. Unless every day, every hour, you want me with nobody else with your body. If you want my body, then I'll love you and stuff. That poem is touching. Touching. Someone tell me what the connotations are. Anyone? Close enough. Excuse me. And the attitude is realistic. He doesn't romanticize his relationship, but you can tell he respects it. If the subject wants to be more than with him, he'll like my parents. When someone dies, you can never really forget it. Vengeance! Shift! Damn you, Shift. You shift from being sad and forgetting to being wanted and remembered. Damn you. Just like this poem. Oh, wait. That is the shift. Tell me your title again. This time be serious. Poem. You. Yes, Troy Howard. Tell me what's the title referring to. What is it, Troy? What is it? Don't make me ask Andrew Fanner, because I will do it. Fine. Now, the theme is the consistency of human relationships. Like mine with the butler who raised me, Alfred. Oh, Alfred. I would never forget Alfred. All the people who helped me become who I am. Which is Batman and not Bruce Wayne. I'm not Bruce Wayne. Now I will take this information to Catlet on Diana. I mean Wonder Woman. And the Clean Slate.
Catland!
Yes?
You killed my plants! Save the plants!
Who are you?
Ha! You fell right into my trap!
What trap?
You know Pablo Neruda?
Yeah?
And he was just a poet and a politician who influenced many countries like America and Chile and Mexico.
Looks like this Venus flytrap is now dehydrated. See, Pablo, my dear friend Pablo, was a well-known communist. He actually made it a point to tell people about his fan. Oh, I'm sorry, we're moving now, if you'd like to follow me. He made it a point to tell people about how much he loved communism. It was a great thing for him indeed. Until, of course, his home was taken over.
Christmas got a job.
Chile, that is.
Might just be a one-day job, but
The power changed to those who didn't like the goddamn commie scum.
he's a weed puller.
And so, Neruda was shamed for his beliefs, and they attempted to kill him. They put out a warrant for his arrest, but he fled. He fled to Paris, and there he worked. He helped with immigrants from Chile, China, and Spain. This man was truly great in ways that I could never express in words. Of course, eventually communism was no longer an issue in Chile, and he was allowed to return home before the end of his life. There were a lot of other great aspects of Pablo Neruda, like the fact that he slept with many, many women. He actually had 3 wives by the time that he died, and many illegitimate children. To top this all off, the concept of his murder is quite possible. While many believe that it was a heart attack, there still is the possibility that it was poisoned by those who feared communism. Anyway, thank you for joining us today. We hope that you learned as much as we did, and have a great night.